It's Kathy Kress again, and I'm back with my Geriatric Care 1 channel, and we are doing long distance care, and we've been doing technology, and what technology can do for the long distance care provider and the care recipient, the older person who lives far away. And the second thing I said that is a real benefit through technology is reminders. And all of this helps an older person age in place. And reminders really do help them age in place. And one of the great reminder system that I really like is a talking calendar. And that's actually a product, you can Google it. And the talking calendar has all sorts of, whistles and buttons on it that are very simple. The older person can push a button and it blinks. And basically it will say you have an appointment today. It gives verbal reminders, so that's wonderful for an older person. The older person can just basically, it can be programmed by the long distance care provider on one of their visits, or you, the geriatric care manager, can program it. So all they have to do is, see the blinking button, that is the date, because lots of times they don't read the newspaper. They can push today and they can hear, what's going on, what appointments they have. It can do pill reminders. It's a wonderful thing, and it's very inexpensive. So look into a talking calendar if you're a geriatric care manager. You just hang them on the refrigerator like everybody does pictures. And then the third thing that you can do that technology can do for an older person and a long distance care provider is monitoring movement. And there's lots of applications to do that. And that's called telecare. And telecare is basically saving an older person from emergencies. And it's setting up basically all sorts of monitoring all over the house if you want it to. And basically one of the things you can do is set up monitoring, and it's a little button that basically goes off in the refrigerator. And so how frequently is the refrigerator opened and closed? You can find out how they're eating. This all sounds surreal, 1984, but we've long passed that. Bathroom. You can put a monitor in the bathroom, and so you can find out if somebody doesn't come out of the bathroom, or how frequently they're flushing the toilet. Sleep disturbance. There's actually a bed monitor. That's, is somebody tossing and turning? Are they getting up a lot to go to the bathroom? And there's lots of great products out there. One's Grand Care, one's Quiet Care. And you can also set up just entire residential monitoring, and Grand Care does that. And Grand Care also, and I have no stock in Grand Care, but they also have socialization, and that's sort of communication as part of that, like, two-way calls. And med management, they have a pill part there too. So monitoring movement is really important, and that's something technology can bring to a long distance care provider. The long distance care provider can actually do that remotely themselves. There's a smartphone application called Keep Us. And actually they can use that app, the long distance care provider, to monitor movement on the smartphone. So they can just do it remotely themselves. And if you have someone with Alzheimer's or dementia, the Alzheimer's Association has a great product called Comfort Zone that will basically do location management. And so both of these kind of just don't do the house, they do wherever the older person is going. And obviously with dementia it would be going beyond boundaries where they're safe, which might be the house. So that's, technology in a nutshell that has to do with aging in place and reminders. Another thing that you can do to help the long distance care provider with technology is storing things, and I talked about that earlier, is basically gathering legal information and gathering insurance information and gathering things that need to be shredded because they're 40 years old. And taking the very important information, and on my blog I go through what legal documents you have to have, what insurance documents are critical. to always have. Like I had to go to the doctor today and I didn't have my Medicare card with me. Well, I got in, but you know, you need to show your Medicare card. So you want to have certain things. And basically what a long distance care provider can do, again, and I mentioned this, is scan all the documents, or you could, you know, with permission, with HIPAA permission, scan documents and then put them online. And there's lots of you know, there's some wonderful sites to do this. You can use Dropbox again. You can use Google. Google has an app to do it. And, you know, that really helps in terms of managing an older person. And then you can store them in technology products where everybody can reach them. And one is Life Ledger. You can Google that. It's a great program. And Healthful, which is done by Microsoft. So storing, first of all, going through I always call it the debris of the old, because I've gone through it so many times. You know, all that stuff that nobody really went through, or they've just become infirm and can't. And basically going through it, what's important, and scanning it, and then storing it in a technological site. So I'll see you next time, and my website's kathypress.com, and we'll look forward to the next episode.